Okay, the question remains about the Milwaukee Bucks. Did the Milwaukee Bucks, basically underachieve this season? And you saw Giannis going off on a reporter, and he was saying, "Hey, I'm not trying to make it personal." And I understand the frustration that Giannis was referring to, because at the end of the day, when you're a team like the Milwaukee Bucks, it's kind of funny. It's a double-edged sword. At the end of the day, to a certain degree, behind closed doors, or should I say, behind computers and and teleprompters and basically, pre-production meetings, a lot of teams such as the Milwaukee Bucks are not what you would call media favorites or network favorites, as in places that reporters would like to go to cover, to cover playoffs and championship series and all that. I've never been to Milwaukee before, but at the end of the day, I just know how these reporters think. Some of them blatantly say where they would like to go, cover a playoff series or a championship series. They'll say, "Yeah, I would love to go. I'd rather go here than there," which I think they should not say that, because you're showing bias. To me, as a media member, when you work for a network, you should be as non-biased, impartial as possible. You don't clearly want to say, "Hey, I'm rooting for this team, I'm rooting for that team." Now, if you from a certain area and that's your hometown team, then to a certain degree you can say, well, there's a soft spot for this team because I grew up there and all that kind of stuff. But when you say, "Hey, man, I don't want to go to Charlotte. I'd rather go, I don't want to go to Charlotte. I don't want to go to Indianapolis. I'd rather go here. So I'm rooting for this team to win. I don't really, then you kind of be like, okay, that's not cool. But like I said, where you have people that are saying that the Milwaukee Bucks underachieved, there's people that's happy. There's media people like, good, because we don't have to go there. So it's sort of like once again, a double-edged sword. I think Giannis is an exceptional player. They just came up short. Now, keep in mind, Giannis did miss a couple of games because he was injured. And then at the end of the day, he also, you got to keep it a buck. Giannis, you can make an argument he missed 2.5 games because he pretty much got hurt. Early in game one. So who knows what would have happened had he been 100%. And by the time he got back, you can kind of make an argument that Miami was in control and the series was out of reach. And they pretty much got the job done. But like I said, I understand completely why Giannis went off on the reporter. Those kind of things happen because I think he knows what I know, that a lot of these reporters be secretly rooting for them not to win anyway. Keep in mind, just a few years ago, people were crying about Kevin Durant playing for the Golden State Warriors, saying it was horrible and it was the worst thing they ever seen in sports, which was complete crap. I've debunked that on several occasions. But then to turn around like a couple of years later, basically hinting that Giannis needs to go elsewhere, go to a bigger market. And some were hinting that he should go to the very same team that Kevin Durant left, that they basically harassed and pretty much kind of bullied Kevin Durant into leaving. So I just wanted to give my take on the whole Giannis thing. Like I said, I like Giannis. I think he is a phenomenal basketball player, and you got to keep it 100. This season, the way it ended for the Milwaukee Bucks, it was a disappointment, but not by any fault of Giannis, because if Giannis was available, Giannis would have showed up to play. Now you got to kind of question the coaching when Giannis wasn't available to play. That's a totally different animal. But I just wanted to give my opinion on that anyway. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.